Hello Jessica, hello Heather. I'm pretty sure it's Friday. I don't even know at this point. We're getting to like 2 weeks until the last week of my first quarter in college. I only have one final, but everybody's assigning things and people keep texting me and I don't know who it is and I don't care anymore. So we're going to talk about Harry Potter and Christmas. So I saw Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 at Lincoln Square Cinemas in Bellevue with Tom, and there were people dressed up there and it was cool, and there were like a whole bunch of Death Eaters, and there was this girl that was doing a really good Bellatrix, and I was like, awesome. And then there were a bunch of girls dressed as house elves, like they had ears and then like brown t-shirts that they had kind of like ripped up to look like potato sacks and things, and like tights, and it was fun. They were kind of adorable. I thought it was a good idea. And then there were a lot of Mad Eye Moody's for some reason. There were like 6 Mad Eye Moody's in the theater, and I was like, alright, what else? I love him. And so movie starts and I'm like, oh god, it's starting to know what's gonna happen at the beginning. And I really liked that they included the Obliviate scene. I thought that was a really interesting way to set the tone for the entire movie. I was like, cool, good for you guys. Honestly, I couldn't care less about the Dudley being redeemed part. I didn't reread the book this time going in, but like I reread it this summer and I barely even remember that part in the book. So I just didn't care. What I did care about, because I knew it was going to happen, was Hedwig, which is a stupid thing to care about. Like, it just is. People shouldn't have to care about that. But for a while I was like, maybe they're not gonna have her die, and then they did. They did it in a way that was kind of heroic-ish, I guess, but I was still like, Hedwig. What else did I like? I liked the Shell Cottage scene, even though we don't really understand why they end up there or anything like that. It's all very kind of up in the air, and I hope they'll explain that in the next movie. That's what I don't know, I felt like this movie in particular was one where if you hadn't read the books, it would be completely over your head as to what was going on. I couldn't tell you if that's true necessarily. Tom didn't read the books, he Wikipedia'd it, and he had a couple questions, but like, I don't know the perspectives of anybody who hasn't read the books. Yeah. I'm very interested in that, seeing what people think when they haven't really gotten a lot of background knowledge about what's going on, because I feel like that it was one of those things that was spaced out kind of enough that you might be able to vaguely get it, but there was less information and more emotion, I felt like, in the entire movie. Christmas is coming up. It's the 3rd of December, I think, which means Christmas is coming up in 22 days, and the only thing I really want for Christmas is for my friends to come home. So, there. There are 15 days until my school is officially on break, but for me, since my first and last final is on the first day of finals week, I can leave whenever I damn well want. So my break comes up in like 10 more days, which is scary. Oh my god, that's so soon. And our room's kind of decorated right now. We put up a bunch of foam stickers and things like that on the door, and my mom sent me this little online Jackie Lawson advent calendar thing, and so I've been clicking that every day. And then we have like a fake tree that we need to decorate and some garland that we need to put around, but right now there's just like foam stickers everywhere because it was a $5, it was like a takeout size box of foam stickers with trees and Santas and snowmen and stuff. It was like 300 pieces. It was ridiculous, but there's still some left over. So we're just kind of putting them wherever we want at this point. Yeah, it's really, really well laid out right now, for sure. Tom has finally moved into a legitimate house, and I helped him like set up his bed. Did you know setting up bed frames is really weird? Like the metal bed frames. I still don't think we set it up right. We figured out that becoming an adult means just evading death as long as you possibly can, and so that's what we're doing now. I have nothing constructive to talk about. I just want to bitch and moan and go to work. I'm really actually a happy person this week. You just can't tell because I'm running on no energy and no exercise, and it'll be better. It'll be better later, I promise. Alright, happy Hanukkah. Bye.